Welcome to the brand new Draymond Green Show YouTube channel. Hit subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our content.
But for you guys, man, I think you guys are still a contender. You keep the group that y'all have together. What is it you think that y'all were missing this year? Obviously, you had some ups and downs, you being in and out, some injuries. What changes do you think might need to make, or what you think you need to do for y'all to get back to where y'all were for next year?
I think for us, it's going to be very important for us to define who it is that we're going to be. Like we changing, bro. Like you said, we getting older. We are not the same basketball team that we were in 2019 or even in 2022 for that matter. It changes, you know what I'm saying? And I think, we're adjusting to that change, which is great. Like Steve, I think Steve is doing an incredible job of where he's becoming more open to Jonathan Kuminga having the ball more and Kuminga being in the pick and roll and running some ISOs for Kuminga. Whereas, it takes some time to adjust to that when you've had the level of success that we've had doing what we've done. It takes some time to adjust to that. And it also takes, everybody want to come in and do things right away. And I think what Kuminga ended up learning, and I commend him, I commend the young fella because he stuck with it, is you come in and you're looking at a Jalen Green or one of those guys that's in Houston or, in one of those places that, they got in, they got the ball right away and they were able to do what the hell they wanted to do, right? And you look at that and you man, I want to show what I can do. And you don't realize, and like I said, this is no knock on Jonathan Kuminga. That's my young fella. I love him to death. And again, I'm crediting him. You don't realize that A, when I'm in a great situation, respect is earned.
Yeah.
B, they've done things a certain way. And it's on me to show them that doing this my way where I can be successful will work for them and they should do that. And, when I watched the young fella's growth, for a little while, it was up and down because I don't think he understood that. And by the way, how do you understand that without going through it? And then I think it clicked for him. Let me do the things that I need to do to get on the court. Once I'm on the court, I can then do a little more of what I know I'm capable of doing. Oh, and by the way, when I do that, now all of a sudden Steve Kerr trusts me and I scored 20 points in 17, 18 straight games in a row because he trusts me. Oh, look how that works. And so I think, that has helped. Young guys, we got the young guys coming along in BP and Trace. I think as the year went on, you started to see man, Trace is a real live threat. We went through the early part of the year without necessarily having a live threat. You know what I'm saying? And me and Loon got a certain chemistry that's great. I love playing with Kevon Looney, man. But with the league changing and getting bigger, we ain't that athletic together. You started to see, all right, they start separating me and Loon. All right, I'm in the lineup. When I'm out, Loon's in the lineup. You know what I'm saying? Loon's in. When I'm out the game, Loon in. Because you just start to see the leagues changing. And so then all of a sudden, incorporate that young lob threat, and that changes our offense. It changes our defense, and things start to change. And so I think for us, it is just important for us to shore up. I always tell people, and you know it, championships are won 6 through 10.
Yeah.
And championships are not won 1 through 5. And so it's just on us to shore up and make the decisions of what does our 6 to 10 look like? What does our 1 to 5 look like? Does that mean, Draymond, you're out of the start lineup and Kuminga's in? Although I think Kuminga's a better 3 than necessarily a 4, right? But these are the decisions that we have to make. And, like you said, I'm happy I ain't got the job. It's all on Steve. But Steve's great in those situations. I think he'll make them. I think Mike's doing a great job. It'll be very important for us to try to get Klay back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think, that's huge. What does Klay do? If Klay decides not to come back, then what does that look like for us, right? Are you swinging to try to get another big guy? What does that look like? And so
It'll be weird, man.
I just think there are some decisions that have to be made for us, and I trust and know that our front office and our coaching staff will make the right decisions. But I think we still got a small window to make something happen. And, you know, I know this organization will honor Steph and myself and Klay. I know they'll honor us in that way of giving us every chance they can to help us win.
Yeah, Dunleavy's done a great job, man. So has Steve. I love what they've done. I said it would be weird to see Klay in another uniform. I hope he doesn't leave. It would just be weird. And as much as I fucking hate y'all winning so much and competing against y'all, it's just weird to see a group like that special to have to break up because of, you know, some other things. But yeah,
no doubt.
End of the day, ultimately, we talk about the young guys. I hope y'all keep your core. You said fill it in with some pieces, because if y'all just stay consistent and healthy, y'all just had some, and like y'all would definitely a playoff team. It's just getting back to the level of contention. And if y'all are healthy, I think y'all can compete with any given night. Like y'all can win a series or beat a team 4 games. Just finding the right pieces. And so a lot of the young guys don't understand, which I like so much in Derek Lively, is that you don't have to do what Jalen Green does to show your value. You know what I'm saying? Kuminga is like, yo, people, you don't have to do all those things. People know how valuable you are. You can still do the other things, baby steps, work your way in, work your way up. But just because you're not, you don't have to do that. And you can still make a lot of money, because people can see that in you before you have to show it. They can see you can grow into that and then eventually let you get there. You just have to kind of wait your turn, wait your time. But you can still be valued by doing what you're good at first, and then kind of opening, stepping outside the box, and then, adding some more things to the bag. But yeah, the value is not on, let me show what I can do. Let me show the world or the fans. You don't have to do that. Do it.
There's only a couple guys they're going to let do that.
It's like 2%, if that, in the league. 1% of guys in the league is going to do that. And you can get there at some point. You'll get there, but ultimately just win. Do what you're supposed to do to feed your family. You'll show your value by doing that. You'll keep getting paid and getting years in the league. And then you get to that level. But that's why I like Derek Lively so much, and a lot of guys on Dallas, and I think they have a really good shot because guys know their roles very well and know it early. And they're not tripping about having to be that guy yet.
That's a fact. No, we got a young guy like that also, where I think he actually made it very tough on our coaches this year, because when he plays well. Moses plays
good,
well.
Man. I liked his game. I'm like,
shoot well, compete, defend. But as you know, it's a numbers game. And sometimes the numbers don't fall your way. But you keep going back to this dude because every time he produced, the numbers just don't always fall your way. And that's like a young guy who, even with Moses, right? You're at that position in the young guys' careers where you have to make those decisions. And I think making those decisions help, because it's you know what? Moses is our guy. He in the lineup. And when you start solidifying that stuff, it really helps the growth. And so, Moses, I love Moses. That's my young fella. But man,
that's
the
huge.
Young guys
Coaching
is
staff
great.
backing you, encouraging young players, because, young rookies are just, that's the big confidence is making or breaking them in the league. Yes, and you have the right coaching staff behind you, the right group behind you, right? Vets. I think he's in a good spot, man. So is Trace. I think my younger brother played with Trace at IU. So I've been seeing him play for a while, but they're in a good spot, man. Because you said, I see a lot of young guys, man, and they have the potential to be so great. They're just in the wrong organization with no vets.
And no one blames the organization. It's always the player fault.
So, and I don't want to point out any organization or players, but it's it is a lot of talent here. He's just not getting groomed the right way. He's not having the right vets around him. He just don't understand how to be a pro yet first, and then be a basketball player, and then grow into being a star. It's a process, man.
We're this close to crowning an NBA champion. I like the Celtics, by the way, in 6. Jaylen Brown's going to be my MVP, and I love the Celtics in Game 1. But sign up, 90 seconds. Put in the code Collins, COLIN. DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. If you're a new customer, bet $5. That's it. Just bet $5, and you'll get $150 instantly in bonus bets. The code Collins, COLIN, shows them that you're a new customer to get $150 in bonus bets only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. I'm leaning Celtics in 6, baby.